Hi.
Hey,
Thank you for coming here.
my pleasure.
First of all, I know I've been making you wait all this,
No, it's fine. Totally fine.
Okay.
Hate it, yeah.
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
And how are you?
Perfect. Can't be
Yeah.
better.
Can you
Okay.
close to the mic? Yeah.
I'm doing perfect.
Okay. How is UIS after the big return?
Good. It was better.
It was better.
Yeah.
Why?
Tons of reasons. Like mainly that I would say they lost the fun and the activities and yeah.
And do you think
And people changed a lot.
Of course. I mean,
to from my perspective into a different direction.
yeah. I mean, people got locked up 2 years in their homes, like that.
That made me better.
It made a lot of
It
people.
gives you more time to
yeah.
focus on yourself, and so it's like actually everyone now say university it's too much.
Yeah.
I'm spending a lot of time, task, deadlines. Okay,
Yeah.
now you can go study at home, have online classes,
Yeah.
yet they still complain. like just people love
They
whining. So it's like
Yeah.
that Corona time actually was like an opportunity from God to get better and do everything, and you would not waste time with the transportation and
Yeah.
dressing up and stuff. It's just like everything is packed.
But I love this stuff.
Huh?
For transportation, dressing up
No.
that.
Now it's different that
Yeah.
you love it and that it affects. You said people are headed to a different direction. Since you are saying like people headed into a different direction, referring back to what I said, because of Corona. I'm saying Corona actually should make them go into a better direction. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We all love to be. God created us to be socialists. We hang out, we talk, and that's the whole thing of this podcast. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that it was a golden opportunity for improvements, for like bettering every fucking skill you have.
Yes.
So,
Of course,
yeah.
and I talked with this in previous episode. All of this started during COVID.
Yeah.
When I noticed how much I need socialization and how much I need to get to know people and have deep conversations with people, because also another thing we are also getting into another subject here. A lot of relationships that happen at uni are just temporarily. You see people here during between
definitely.
classes, but as soon as the semester ends or the day ends, no one is going even to send you a fucking message. But
they don't have to.
Yeah, but when COVID hit, you didn't get that. You only had the people who are close to you, and the people who your people.
Yeah.
Your people stick with you no matter what. And COVID made me start many things.
Not no matter what.
Yeah.
Actually.
So there is a chance that they might
Sure.
leave.
Sure, if you they are with you for a reason. If they lose that reason, they leave you. For example, let's say you are my friend.
Yeah.
I'm friend with you because let's say you're smart, you're a multidimensional guy, you're educated, you know. So when I sit with you, let's say I have a nice conversation. Once you stop doing that, I will try to assist you as a good friend, to help you get better. But if you still choose to take the bad direction, I'm leaving you, because now you are not making my life better. The whole idea of friendship is to make life better for each other. Do you understand me? So everyone would give up on you if you give up on yourself. So if you want everyone to stay with you, you have to really catch up to the goals that you have set yourself.
Yes, but if you stay the same person and people also did the same thing, would that be still on you or that's on them? I think that's on them. If you are still
look, first, if you want to be successful, you should never think of
people
why
too much.
why this left you. Why you only think of it what went wrong, so you fix it.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
That's it. But I have a principle that everything that happens alive, it's because of you. Everything literally. Because let's say if that person gave up on you, even though you are not perfect, you are doing your best and you are helping him, assisting him, improving him and improving yourself.
Yeah.
Yet he chose to leave you, then you already have chosen the wrong person.
So that's on you.
It's always on you.
Yeah.
So it's always on you, because if you blame others for stuff that you think are not in your control, they will only make you feel like
the victim mentality. You don't want that.
This will only make you worse and worse and worse. So you don't want to go there. So it's better to always point all the fingers on you. That's what I would say.
So let's get back to our original point about AOS. So during
I came here in the end of 2014. I started with my English was 0. So I started with level 1, 2, 3, 4. Then
so that was a year and a half. It wasn't even a year. No, I think
I took even summer class. You can say 1.3. So and I
did you know that you would like to major in engineering when you started here?
That was my dad is an engineer. They did not force me, but as a kid you look up to your dad, and I loved it. In my opinion, engineering is it's life. Because
it's problem solving.
Exactly. Beautiful. So everyone needs to understand how to solve problems. That's what the many people get surprised, but the subject I love the most is math, mechanics. I love to fix problems, to find solutions, and to take the right approach. So all of this I learned through engineering, but at the end I found out it's good, but it's not the thing I want to continue with. Because there are many engineers, but there are very few good coaches, there are very few good influencers, there are very few good motivational speakers, and I was already taking that path. I already had my audience, so I decided to never even to submit a CV after I graduated. I just took the degree and that's it.
So how did bodybuilding start with you? I've seen the stories and everything when you were in high school, right?
I was. I am proud about this.
I've seen the picture in City Cinema.
It's
huge transformation.
It's I remember that kid. I remember that kid. Well, it started with me being bullied. It was my first time going to the pool, and you see all these nice bodies and stuff, athletic, having six-pack. Plus, you were in Baghdad. The situation was not as safe after the fallen of the regime. So people were out of control. Anyways, so I was a little chubby kid. People look at me in different way and stuff. So that I had a personality inside of me that I could not reveal because of my body. You cannot act like a lion and you are a cat.
Exactly.
So I had.
That's actually an amazing quote.
I had to look like a lion to act like a lion. That's in my opinion, that's what people suffer the most. It's the hardest pain ever to try to reveal something inside of you, but you can't because the way you look doesn't assist that. People cannot take you seriously. So instead of us saying, "Oh, beauty is should we accept everything? Love yourself." No, fuck yourself. No, go get better, put a plan, and improve. Because this will only make you worse and worse. There is no motivation to change. You have to acknowledge the mistakes.
I think Jordan Peterson talked about this on Rogan. He said one of the worst things to tell a teenager is to love yourself. No, you're a teenager. You must hate yourself. And keep finding ways to fix yourself until you achieve the optimum, the best, the greatest thing that you can be. Because you're gonna regret it. These are the years that you should make mistakes and go out and do all of the wrong things. And just loving yourself and doing nothing, that's gonna make you miserable.
And what I love about Jordan, he's
which is a very sensitive topic to talk about here, and AOS especially.
Well, I don't care. That's why we are here. We are trying to speak the truth. If people want to hear it, let them hear it. If not, let them stay where they are. That's a freedom of speech. So what I love about Jordan Peterson, he's as much as philosophical he is, yet he always get back to the basis. So for example, all of what he's trying to do now is to bring us back to our roots, which are the bases. Because we have complicated life in such a miserable way. We are trying to be smarter than biology, smarter than life itself, and this will never work. You understand me? So you cannot be smarter than biology. You cannot be smarter than God. You cannot be smarter than the system of life itself. Just get back to the bases. Everything will be nice. Everything will be steady. As I'm saying now, I'm a pure example of bullying has built Ali Ghazi the way he is now. After that day in the pool, I went back home. I fucking turned off all the light. I was doing push-ups, crazy movements, stupid movements, just to sweat.
Yeah.
And I was eating. My diet was stupid. But I just had to lose weight. I was only eating an apple a day, just to lose weight. I hated the way I look. Then I started going to the gym, build a better body. I had an idol. Then I exceeded that idol. That idol became my client. Slowly in the gym, getting better and better, revealing myself more and more, exploring who I am. Then starting social media. Social media, when I started, it's not only for the sake of motivating others, but actually to put more pressure on myself, because when
you're out there, you are getting judged more.
Exactly, which I love. You know, pressure is privilege.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So the more people around you that supports you, that's actually a lot of people pressuring you to not give up.
Yeah.
So I loved social media mainly for that. I always say this to my followers, to my family, I call them. It's like, I'm in need for you as much as you need me, if not more. Because like literally, that's not only like something to say. Without those people, I would not push myself that much. Because I would be like, okay,
no one's watching.
No one is watching. It's okay, let me not go to the gym today. It's okay, let me not do cardio, wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Oh, it's okay, let me eat junk food today. You know, no one is seeing me.
No one is seeing you.
You know, but that pressure is insane.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The activities at AOS back then.
Yeah.
Were they like managed by students, organized by students, or the university?
Well, look, referring back to my answer that AOS was way better back then.
Yeah.
What separates AOS? If you think about it, what separates it? Actually, it's a scary place for families, because, for example, we came from a very traditional families, all of us, and we're coming to a place where liberal art is being educated and everything, you know. So it's a little bit different than what we learned. So that's actually scary. It's good and bad, you know, if for educated people to pick what they want. So that's already by itself, it's not, in my opinion, a positive thing.
Yeah.
It's a positive if the family choose to make it positive. It's very scary if the family choose to make it scary. So the whole thing, in my opinion, why AOS was better than any other place is the activities and the fun part it had. Like, for example, I remember when Oliver, I don't think you remember him, he was the guy who was responsible for the activities and everything. His office was in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
So that dude, like, you there every day or every other day, there he makes something in the cafeteria. He make an activity. We had like a lot of activities, masculine activities, feminine activities. That was beautiful. I say, no one until now. We made, I guess, 4 push-up challenges. I won all of them.
Yeah.
Now, best I'm like, he was making a lot. Like he made bench press challenges. Like, you know, this thing make you push yourself more.
Yeah.
And then he made a lot of things, chess, but like what do you call it? Tug of war, like tons of stuff. Halloween thing, as much as, let's say, we are different, our religion is different, but it's nice to experience some stuff until you settle on what you want. So these stuff, they don't exist anymore. Plus,
actually they do, but like
not as much.
Yeah, not as much.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Let's say I've been away from AS for 2 years.
No. You can finish, and I can like fill you in on what happened.
Sure.
Yeah.
So in 2000, I would say 14, like 15. 2015 was amazing.
Yeah.
16, good. Started to decline. Then after 17, the fun part was way less because he left.
Yeah.
And man, like, his place is empty. Like, he was empty at that time. I don't know who's taking his role now.
Yeah. I
So
think
that's the main important thing.
Yeah. So actually, I joined in 2019.
Nice.
And like, even I, like, in 2019 think like the activities were a bit more, because like I talked even with the sector about this, like students were more into like these kind of activities, clubs, events that the university organizes. But like after COVID, but now it's becoming better. Like, people are still kind of afraid of gatherings and like huge events and everything, but this is getting better. And I think like this also relates to one of the theories that I have about like how long have you been interacting with social media and engaged with it. Because like, as I've seen, and like through like many samples in my life, the more of your life that you are interacting, like when you were introduced to social media and how long you use it, it's gonna affect you. Like, I mean, of course, it depends on what you watch there, but like, especially for younger people, I've seen it like people who are more into social media, they are tend to be more on the introverted side. They are not socializing as much. I mean, of course, it may be related to genetics and everything, but like that's what I've seen. People are so obnoxious about like how they look, and they are not doing anything about it. So they are just like cornering themselves into like their comfort spot and like comfort zone, and not going and doing these events.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, look. It's
Because
one of
like
the reasons.
because like with you and like older generation, like you weren't subjugated to social media since you were a little child. Like
Yeah, sure.
we had, even I had like a normal childhood, like with going out, like football, watching some television now and then, but now it's all on there. It's all on YouTube, it's all on TikTok, it's all on Instagram. So like, is that good for children to see this amount of information since a very young age?
Um, Love that.
Yeah.
And I have something big to say about this. Like, if you want to buy a car
Yeah.
and you don't know how to drive,
Mm.
will you be allowed to drive the car?
Supposedly no.
Good. Yeah, suppose we're talking about like rules.
Yeah.
Let's say you can always do something,
Yeah.
but then if the police sees you, he will
Yeah.
write you a ticket. Because why?
Because you're not a driver yet.
Why also?
Because you don't know how to drive.
And you will put people's
In
right
danger.
in
Yeah.
danger, right?
Yeah.
Big risk. So how come? Let's say I'm a psycho man.
Mm.
Like I have tons of problems mentally. My
Oh.
wife is, let's say,
Yeah.
have tons of problems mentally.
Yeah.
Then it's very okay for us to get married, to
Yeah.
have a kid,
Yeah.
a more toxic kid,
Mhm.
and bringing it to the world, and have like tons of toxic kids around them,
Mm.
around life, you know. So, like, how come you make people educated about driving a car because it's risky for the society,
Mhm.
and not educated about raising kids?
Mm.
Do you know how big that is?
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, people, the government, there should be a license for parenting.
Mm.
Do you understand me?
It's-
Yes, literally.
Yeah.
There should be rules, studied, approved, that let's say you have to take that program to finish it, to pass it, then you get the kid. Or a kid, you say you got married, you had a kid, oh, the government takes it from you until you get that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
aren't we getting here into a dangerous territory with China and like government controlling families and that
So
stuff?
what?
So
What's wrong with controlling?
because like people tend to be more advocates for freedom, and like
What is freedom?
freedom is the ability to do what you want
Good.
unless you are not
Without taking
without,
someone else's freedom.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's say if I have a toxic kid that
Mhm.
might put others in danger.
So
Am I am taking the freedom of other people,
yeah, of
right?
course, yeah,
It's dangerous.
yeah.
So all of what I'm doing, let's
It's
say
creating more danger.
this might be, let's say, even in college, we
Mhm.
learn parenting.
Yeah,
No need when you get married, you learn it. Like it should be a class.
core class, huh?
Yeah, core class.
Uh-huh.
Sure, different.
Yeah.
What is life? What
Wha-
is life? The purpose of life is to grow up, make money, have family, have kids, and go on, so on.
Yeah,
That's the basis.
yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? So how come we don't learn about how to raise our kids?
Mm.
You understand? That's a big problem.
Actually, that is a big problem. Yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
How have we learned on how many people have anger issues?
So many.
Everyone.
Yeah,
You understand me? How come we don't learn on how to control our feelings? Like, what's the point of learning chemistry? Okay, that I might not use it. It's important.
yeah,
But it's not as important as me learning my psychology, finding what's in me,
Mhm.
how to deal with myself, how to heal myself. You know,
Yeah.
what's the point?
I mean, I hope iOS is listening.
Like, I hope the world is listening. Look,
Yeah.
the world knows this. Like this, it's not like, oh, Ali Ghazi was sitting for an hour thinking about something and then he came up with an idea that no one has thought of. No,
Yeah.
they know. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The world is programmed, in this way. Because if I'm perfectly smart, if you are perfectly smart, if we are perfectly function, they cannot control us.
So it's all getting back to the matrix theory.
Yeah, because give me a better alternative to that. Are we the smartest people on earth?
No.
To come up with this solution?
No.
It's basic. God creates you with a mind, a body, and soul. How come we don't know how to take care of that body through food and exercise? They don't fucking teach us about this.
Yeah, no one. You have to learn this.
Like it's everyone. I always say this: if you have a car, it breaks down, you fix it. 90% of the time, you know what happened exactly. From the voice, you know what happened. But you, by the end of the night, you are bloated. I don't know what happened to me. You eat fucking falafel, you eat stupid bread, you eat like the worst food. Like, I don't know what happened to me. You know? Like that's how ignorant we are about our health.
Yeah.
That's how ignorant we are about our physical and mental health. You understand me? So these are bases. If we don't learn about our bodies, how to connect to God or anything you want to connect with.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in God, you believe in something.
Yeah.
There should be something superior to you that you have to feed your soul with. Soul is a big part of a human body, you know? Like you have to really feed that. And then the mind itself, the psychology. How to, let's say if I go to the gym 1 hour a day, I have to spend 3-4 hours on my mind. Because if I got the perfect body, if my body is outside in my mind, I will lose my body.
And like I will say, like the counter argument to that is also very true. Like how your body would affect your mind, because like I've started going to the gym this semester, and like I've been going since like September, mostly constant with like what I eat and everything. I've lost a couple of weight. I'm gaining some muscle and everything.
Good.
But like the thing that I've talked to my friends the most, like let's forget about like all of the muscle that you build and how like the way that your brain feels after you finish like finish an exercise, and you can feel it in classroom. So now like I'm studying the same amount that I studied like during previous semesters, but my grades are better. Because like at the classroom, you are more energized. Your brain feels like, have you seen that meme of the brain who's going like this?
Yeah.
This is what your brain feels after an exercise, because the blood is pumping there, like dopamine is pumping there. That's what you need. Like waking up before the class in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just putting something and going there. I've done that for like many times. But like you are there, you are lazy, your back's like this. You are not mentally there, like you are physically there, but your brain is someone else. Your brain is still on bed.
Yes.
But like exercising and going to class, that's one of the best things you can do as a college student. Like with the same amount of studying, just do that and see how much your grades will be better.
I graduated with a GPA of almost 3, I guess it was 2.9.
Yeah.
And while I was doing 2 jobs, going to the university, and almost not studying.
And
energy engineering.
Yeah, of course.
You know, that was, people are like, how are you doing that? You know what I was doing? Simply, I go to class, I sit in the first seat, always.
Of course.
The first seat.
That's the best seat to sit in.
Okay, now this is a studying advice that I guess everyone should apply. Everyone. Okay, I don't care what your study advice is, but that's the most time-saving and most beneficial way. So what I was doing, going in the first seat, having papers, like just a notebook. I don't look at the paper.
Yeah.
I just write whatever the instructor is saying.
Yeah.
Top, finish it. Okay? What I do is that I got everything through here. I go back home. It's very random. Okay? Go back to the dorm. I was living in the dorm. What I was doing, I had a file, another A4 paper. I copy what I wrote, just copying. I copy what I wrote into a more organizing way. I put it nicely in the file. I did not have notebook. I had files. Okay? I put it nicely there. That process of me rewriting what I did, it's already a rewriting and understanding and organizing. Before the exam in a day,
just review the notes.
Do this. Review the notes, then make one paper in which about the things, like to summarize everything. So I summarize everything. into a very small thing. Let's say that chapter had 5 things. These 5 things, I just write the headlines. Okay, just to remind myself.
Yeah.
Then at night before sleep, I look at what are the things that I might forget. You know yourself.
Yeah, of course.
There are things that you will forget.
Yeah.
I highlight them. So that in the morning,
I
will go through everything, but
focus on this.
more on these. Done. Full grade.
That's but like this is for just a tiny margin of students. Like most of the students, I don't know about like your time. Most of the students in class, they are just going there just to finish the class and go do something else. So like putting attention, putting all this effort, even though like it might seem minimum, but like putting it every day for like how many semesters you need to graduate here? 8, 9, 10. That's gonna accumulate like a lot on you. Because like this is something happened like this week with us. We had an exam, and like the instructor announced the exam before like 10, 14 days ago. And he said like these are 3 chapters, just study for them and everything. But like students during the exam day, they were asking to postpone the exam, even though it was like he announced it so much time ago. Like it's only 3 chapters, but students still want to postpone it. Just why? Because they just want to comfort. Yeah. So
it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like when you don't know what you want in life, when you're just programmed, you feel like, oh, you just have to do things. Then you really have
the victim mentality.
You need to do a lot of thinking. But that's dangerous, that's bad, and it will affect everything. You will be a loser in all aspects.
Yeah.
If you accept to have low grades in class, then you accept to be a loser. And this reflects a lot of things about other stuff. It's different between you put your maximum effort in the class, yet you end up with low grade.
Yeah.
Or no, you put 0 effort or minimal effort, then you get low grade, and then you whine about it.
Actually, putting a lot of effort into a class and getting a low grade might teach you more than getting a high grade, because now you know what the problem is.
Exactly.
Is it with only this class or all classes? Is it with the instructor or me? What external sources do I need to check to get high grade? Because like for me now, like getting high grades in AOS, like it of course depends on the class and the instructor and everything, but it's not that of an impossible quest to do. Everyone knows what you should do. You just have to do it.
Exactly.
But
once you leave that victim mentality,
of course,
just like life opens.
Yeah.
Because look, I always say this. Have you ever had this, like for example, you have a problem, and then another problem happened, another problem happened, and another problem happened. You know, they keep on coming.
Yes.
This is not, and they say, when a problem happens, always more happens after it.
Yeah.
And the whole reason behind this, because when God gives you a problem, is to teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
When you whine about it, okay, lesson did not learn. He did not learn the lesson. Okay, he needs another problem.
Yeah.
He needs another problem. So if you understand the lesson from the first problem, life is fun. Life is good. You know, God would not need to give you another lesson because you already got the first hint.
Yeah.
You understand me? Same thing. You apply this in life in every margin. There is no professor that hates you.
Yeah.
Why would he hate you? If you're behaving good, you're acting good, you're respectful.
If you're sitting in the first row.
You know, like like if you are doing your best.
Yeah.
Why there will be only a possibility that he's psycho. That it's not a big possibility.
Yeah.
We don't need to think about it.
Yeah.
We always try to put the reason on ourselves, because even if he's a psycho.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a challenge for you to put this into your side. To put that psycho into your side. That's a challenge. That's nice. You know, because life is all about connection, opportunities. So if you cannot make your teacher, who is a person you see 3-4 times a week, by your side, you are a failure.
Actually, now I see my teacher more than my family, because my family are down in the south in Basra, so I have to wait till the end of the semester to see them.
Good.
And I have like Dr. Alan, Professor Alan. I see him like every day. Because like I have 2 classes with him, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and 1 class with him Monday, Wednesday. So I hear him all days of the week. And
the thing I learned a lot from, and I got benefit a lot from IS, is like being interacting with foreign professors, because this gives you different idea.
Yeah, actually we need to take a 5-minute break here. And okay.
5 minutes later.
You said you had a club, and we were mentioning
Yeah.
clubs.
So yeah, you were mentioning the clubs and the
Yeah.
movies and stuff. So yeah, I created the club that I wanted it to exist, but
Yeah.
they did not have it. So I
Mhm.
created a club that's called Fat to Fit. The name is offensive,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's reality. You're fat, you should be fit.
Yeah.
Everyone should. So we had a lot, like around 40, 50 clients.
Mhm.
So basically what we are doing like twice a week, I guess Monday, Wednesday, we go to the football court or like the basketball
Yeah.
field. And first we just warm up, we
Mm.
run, we do some stretching, then we do crazy workouts like hit cardio, abs workouts, a lot of things.
Mhm.
After that, we sit,
Mhm.
we take a rest, some motivational speech.
Mhm.
Then we do a challenge.
Mhm.
For example, push-ups challenge, plank challenge, like a lot of challenge. And it was mixed.
Mhm.
Like you will be surprised with the amount of females I had. A lot. So it was a very good equaled club. So after the challenge, the reward for the winner was a plate of fruit that I make at home.
Yeah.
Because like at the dorm, because I always go get my fruits and everything. So I make this, get it with me. So it was really fun, and they share.
Yeah.
The winner doesn't eat alone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Then after that, we sit and talk, similar to what we do now.
Mhm.
I talk mainly to enter their soul, their mind, to make them more motivated, more hardworking. Like all these details. So it was a very fun, and I hear from them. Everyone talks about his problems, his insecurities, what his goal is, what her goal is. What is stopping them and how do they feel. So it was a it's one of the healthiest club that iOS ever had.
Mhm.
It's the healthiest, like I can say this.
Yeah, you talked about like talking after sessions. I think that's like essential to
Yes.
to human being, and it started like when like the first hunter gatherers communities
Yeah.
like began hunting together and seeing like, and rather than me just hunting alone, I can help this guy
Yes.
hunting, and then he can help me back in the future.
Sure.
And then this developed when we like before social media, people used to. That's why religion is so important, because like it's communication. You are with a group, you go pray together, and then you have like your communities, your parties, and like all of the things that you do together collectively. But now, since like everyone is so like independent, I only rely on myself. I don't, that's like why people need this. Like this has become like the new way of communicating. Like
Yeah.
people still needs these communities. People still need to communicate. Like just go there and like find whatever people that you are most comfortable with,
Yes.
and like pick them wisely, because like you don't want to spend a couple of years and then I made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
But like you have to do this because like people are necessary in your life. You need
Definitely.
you need like strong motherfuckers behind you.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's you can first start doing it easily with social media.
Yeah.
Like you are, I've said this before, I say it now, you are who you follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like now there are many people, they do, due to the hardship of life, like
Yeah.
we are studying the studies compared to the back then, it's way more life is more complicated, life is more expensive. We have to work, we have to train, so maybe the communication with others is less, but this is no excuse for learning.
Mm-hmm.
So follow the people who you want to become. For example, if you wanted to become a religious person, you follow religious people. If you want to become a bodybuilder, you follow bodybuilders, be good coaches, good doctor relating to bodybuilding. If you want to be a great podcaster, you have to follow podcasters. So it's about who you want to be and making who you want to be in real life. Like I cannot be one. I cannot one. Like sorry, it's not possible for me to be a successful influencer.
Yeah.
Motivating people for real, like to be better, and I follow singers.
Yeah.
That all they do is strip and talk. Most of them talk.
Yeah.
With our respect to the good ones.
Yeah.
That strip and just sing stupid songs. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
What am I feeding my mind should represent what comes out,
Mm-hmm.
and should represent what my goal is. So Once I realized this, I went and I unfollowed even friends, every person that did not add to me. You know, I love them. Like, this has nothing to do with me hating you or like something. No, no, no. I love you. I care about you, but I'm not interested in following you.
Yeah.
You
Because you're
me?
not adding anything to me.
Yeah, I will always, if you need something, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Like, I told some people, and I lost a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Once I did that, I lost a lot of friends because people are fragile.
Yeah.
People are rational.
Mm-hmm.
So they took it in a different way. But at the end, if I see them now, they need me, I would just provide my service, because I did what's good for me, okay? And I did not intend to harm anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So when you know that what you're doing is right and it is the truth, you just do it.
No matter what, huh? Yeah.
No matter what. Like, people, they should deal with it.
Yeah. Another thing, I've seen you run for presidency.
Yeah.
So tell us why, what happened.
Good.
Like,
you know,
if you want to talk about it as well.
Sure. Presidency here in AS.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, I feel like my purpose in life is to lift others, to lift others from mental problems, health problems, just to lift them in a motivational way and get them better. So back then, the university started to decline when it comes to the activities. Like the students' rights and all of this, they were charging a lot of stuff for
they charged like
for silly things.
The toilet papers, right?
A lot of things. Not only that, the toilet papers. Then we had I cannot remember. There was another problem.
Yeah.
There was another problem. For example, I don't know. Maybe it was quarantine or something, or like the semester is not like. For example, they would take all the money. Yeah. Regardless if you come to the, let's say, studies continue or not in campus, for example, you are
that was the online thing. So I remember that.
If you are here and then quarantine happened, you still have to pay for the other semester that you are not here. Like I cannot remember exactly, but there were some injustice, or let's say that's what we could see at the first, So I was, in my opinion, I was one of the most logical person back then, and those people who were running for the presidency, because I remember even the debate that we made. Yeah, we were with like 3 other candidates. Yeah, and let's say they were talking about the pink dreams and how to fix solutions. Like what they were mentioning the problem and the result of the solution. All I was doing, okay, how?
Like, what is that feasible?
Yeah, what will you do? Yeah. Okay, to do that. A lot of people, because I was new, I was not the guy who everyone is admire. Yeah. Because I was always focusing on myself to get better. So when all of a sudden I ran for presidency, I had a fame, enough fame for recognition, but already I am, as a man, I triggered a lot of male figures. Yeah. I don't know why.
Of course.
No. I don't know why would people. It's because it's stupid. Yeah. Let's say you see someone, he's better than you in something. Yeah. You go be his friend, so that
you learn from him.
Yeah. Like Yeah. Whoever was better than me was my friend. Do you understand? Anyways, so I ran for the presidency, and in the argument, in the speech, man, like, I was harsh on them. Yeah. Like, I did not make them go over any mistake. Yeah. They make a mistake, I mention it. Yeah. How to do it, why to do it, what's the approach, all of this stuff. Even my speech there was a short video. Yeah. I said, I cannot remember it exactly, but to be like, just in a conclusion, I said, like, we have to be away from our bias thinking. You think with logic, who is the best to take your right and talk about it and to convince who is in power. Yeah. You understand me? And that's all I could do. You are not looking for a servant. You are looking for someone who is better than you. For example, if I vote for my friend because he's my friend, well, I'm voting for him because at the end I have a problem. I want him to be so good that
he can fix it.
That he can go to the president, like a president of AS, convince him, argue with him, and get your right. Not a nice guy. We are not voting for a nice guy. That's not like
a nice guy competition.
No. It's about someone who is smarter than everyone,
who can get shit done.
People are not thinking this way. People are thinking, oh, he's my friend. He's nice. He was doing. Like, it's for. I don't want to talk too much about this, but it's stupid for people to say, oh, I want change. I hate iOS. There were this problem. They are taking my money and all of this. Then someone come to provide you with solutions. They say, oh no,
I don't know him that well. I don't know.
They know I can take their right. But they are just triggered. You understand me? That seems like a nice guy. Okay, nice guy. What will he do to you? And that's the same problem that happens with politics. It's just power. Okay.
You get your
he's
friends.
My relative. He's know, they go vote for him. But no one is voting for the real people who can fix problems. And so we seek freedom, or we seek better quality of life, while we are doing the exact opposite. So that was it. And a lot of people vote, but I did not like.
I think it was pretty close.
No, it was not close.
Really?
No. No. Which this tells a lot about the iOS community. Like that tells a lot.
I think also like nationality and like your religion plays into it, because like we can see this in politics as well. Like the main rhetoric that politicians use, like outside and inside uni, is like, these are my people and this is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm not gonna do for everyone else. This is what I'm gonna do for you. So you have to pick me, or like who's gonna represent you.
My campaign was only I had my CV and I gave it to people.
I remember you were like handing the A4 papers and
I just had my CV.
That's
who I am. That's what I worked on. That's my resume. See it
if you like it or not.
Like that's it. Not vote. I swear on the election day. I went. I voted for someone else. Okay, and then I came out. I saw all the other candidates in the cafeterias telling their people, "Did you vote? Did you? Like how pathetic is this? How pathetic is this? Like just to and I finished, and then I went out. I just left university so that I don't put pressure on any of the people that will vote. Like at the end, the goal is to make people choose. Whether the choice is right or wrong, it's none of my problem. I did what I had to do.
You did your part, and that's it.
So it's like I even left the university. I voted. I left. I was out with my girl. It was fun.
Of course. So I don't see you talk about this a lot, but like, what do you watch movies first?
I have very little.
I
have very little time for watching movies, but I do. But very little.
What do you like to watch? What if you watch series as well? What do you like to watch?
The best series I watched was the Vikings. Yes, it's all about alpha male.
Of course, Ragnar. I mean, all of it, or until season 4?
All of it.
Even like after, I don't want to spoil it, but like even after
everything after his
I
death.
couldn't continue watching it after like what happened in season 4.
No, like, because look, you have to be realistic.
You
have to now to see, okay, what was Ragnar's mistake with his kids for them to raise up that fucked up. You understand me? So you have to analyze things. So because the idol will never stay there, he's not God. Understand? So and it was very important how he dies, with what belief he dies, and then how when you neglect one of your kids, okay, what will happen? You understand? So it's like this was a great lesson about women, parenthood, about life, about power, about friendship, about it's a masterpiece. It's our nature. So like I would always say, if you want to get the most of life, get back to your nature. the real nature, you know, like basis of life. When to sleep, sleep when it's dark, wake up when there's light. Eat healthy because that's all they had back then. Walk, exercise because that's what they did. They were walking a lot, you know. When you reach a certain age after 35, 40, you have to do fasting. That's what they had to do. There were days they did not eat, you know. That's how you heal your body. Like a lot of things, you just have to go back to history to see what they did to apply it, you know, and everything like will get simple and nice. I don't know if you know, my dad has cancer.
This is what I want to like talk about next.
Yeah,
like,
later.
After this,
so my best thing, like what I'm trying to say, the things I did is just trying to get back to his bases.
Yeah,
you know, like that's it.
So Vikings for TV shows. Any other TV shows?
I have. It's. If I say it, I say people don't watch this. They will go watch it, unfortunately. But let me just say it since we are.
Yeah.
Like I watched Dark, like half of it.
Yeah.
And I quit.
Why?
Because it's one of the best series I've ever seen when it comes to like
time
the
travel,
ideas. Like it's so complicated.
Yeah.
That it fucks up with your mind.
Yeah, you need a pen and paper. That's what I did. Like
it's just insane. But it affected me a lot. It affected my life. Like the negative energy I had from it. Yeah. It literally was affecting my life negatively.
Why do you think that? Because
you start losing. You start doubting everything. And we are we have way bigger problems than this. To focus on life is real or not, to focus on this is my dad or my son, you know, like we have way bigger problems, you know. This will fuck up other stuff in your life. And literally after every episode I watch, a problem happened. I believe in the law of attraction. So I reached a point where I watched half of it.
That's it.
And then like that's it.
Look, like after a while, I hope you give it another chance. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing.
I just got the idea. You know, like I got the idea.
Yeah. But you need to see how it ends.
No, I don't.
As you wish.
No,
okay. So, movies.
Movies. I love science fiction.
Yeah.
You know, I love to see things that add to my creativity. And I love to see some funny movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes when to decrease the stress. My schedule is a little bit stressful.
Yeah.
But the last movie I saw was amazing. It was Low Abandoned Citizen.
Low Abandoned. It's starting Jamie Foxx, right?
Oh my god.
Jamie Foxx and
I don't
Gerard
know their
Butler.
names. I'm very bad with names. But man, it was a masterpiece.
Yeah,
I love it.
Amazing,
I love it.
Yeah, the story of it. It's really good. Yeah.
And we are not. What's happened?
5 minutes later.
You were talking about law-abiding citizen and what else?
I'm very, very bad with names. Like movies. There was that one. Science fiction. Oh my God, Leonardo
DiCaprio.
Yeah, he had that movie. Talks about also time traveling. No, not time. Like he dreams and he go to
Inception.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm very bad with names.
Yeah.
Like very, very.
So what did you like about Inception? Because like you hated Dark. Inception is
it's
also
1 hour.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like,
it's not 3 seasons.
Like it's 1 hour. You don't.
You can take it.
Yeah. Like it's like, I mean, it's a movie, not 1 hour. It's a movie that I can take, but like, how many episodes there were? 30.
30 episodes of Dark. Like, yeah. 30 hours.
It's too much for my mind.
Yeah.
To handle. Like plus, my work all depends on my mood. I'm in the gym to motivate people.
Yeah.
I'm on social media to motivate people. So if my mood one day is gone bad, then it's bad for my business. So no. But that one was just that makes you question things.
Yeah.
For 3 hours, then like okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But Dark is like, oh my God, like, and every second you feel like okay, you know something, then you don't know something. No. Like it's just
that's why it's designed this way to make you
best.
feel. Yeah.
It's the greatest series ever.
Yeah.
But for anyone who has a routine that he should follow and work and all of this, and his time is sensitive.
Yeah.
His mistakes are very
articulate
yeah,
it,
yeah,
like you have to
then
calculate
don't.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but any other people, like, it's
Mm.
okay.
Yeah, enjoy it. Huh?
Yeah,
So Inception and Vikings. Lastly, I want to talk about like what happened with your dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So as a son,
Yeah.
I really admire what you did, and
Thank you.
it's in a time where like admiring your parents isn't something that people are proud of. Like most of people that you see around here, oh, I hate my parents. Like, bitch, you are here because of them. So I admire what you did,
Thank you.
and like I'm sure like you are on the right path on this one. So how you dealt with it? What do you recommend for people? I know you made like how long was it? The episode about
30
cancer?
minutes.
Yeah. I recommend it to everyone who's
Thank
going
you.
through that phase.
Disease,
Yeah. But like what can you tell people like who because like also my mother's uncle passed away last week because like
May he rest in peace.
he had like an infection in his lung and they took him to Turkey and that didn't work, so like unfortunately after 3 months lying in bed he died there. So how to deal with this stuff, like this is the hardest that it can get. That's what I believe, because your parents are not people come and go, that's fuck them, but your parents, these are only two.
First, thank you for the nice things you said, but that's also a problem
What?
when someone does something that everyone should do,
Yeah.
and people thank him for it because now I'm different.
Mm.
You know, now can I thank you
For doing
No,
your
no.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm paying you
Yeah.
to do your job. Once you do something extra,
I would thank you for it. Yeah.
good. So I would not thank you for doing the things that I assigned you to do. So God has told us to do this. You with me?
Yeah.
So God in Quran,
Yeah.
it says these are the things that you should do in life. Whether I want to do it, whether I don't want to do it, whether it's a must.
Mm.
You know, it's a must to me. So for me to do that is just me. That's my duty. Whether I love my dad, whether I hate my dad, I have to serve him.
Yeah.
If I can make 1% difference, if I can make a change, I should. So I would love to normalize that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would love people, okay, to say, well done, Ali. That's it. You know, but like making it a big deal, no, because actually that serves the opposite.
Mm. So it's now a special thing, which is like a must.
So people will be like, he did it. That's really, really good. They will not feel they have to do it.
Mm.
Once I say no, everyone should do that. That's normal.
Yeah,
That's who we are. Then everyone will do it.
No matter how you feel about like your parents during like these very confusing times,
Yeah.
you must do that.
Yeah.
This is one of your duties, like, because they've taken care of you since you are like an infant.
Even if they did not fucking take care of you.
Even so, huh?
Even so.
Mm.
These are people, because of them you are here.
Mm.
No matter what, you have debt that you have to pay.
Yeah.
No matter what. Fuck your feelings. fuck your all the mental problems you have.
Yeah.
These are your people that you have to do your best to make them better.
Of course, yeah.
Done, period.
That's it, huh?
That's it. If your mother is a bitch, well, you go make her better. You go become the best man you can, provide for her so that she doesn't need other man. You are always in debt for them.
Mm.
As bad as they are, you are in debt. It's not people that you can abandon. Well, fuck you if you do that.
Yeah.
You are just abandon yourself. So to go over that, طبعا me to say okay that thing is mentioned in Quran doesn't mean I'm doing everything. I'm a man who is seeking the truth, who is seeking to follow what God wants.
Yeah.
We are not perfect. We do our best. So to everyone who's afraid of religion, of saying no, just start, do your best. God seeing you doing your best, he will help you.
Mm.
So talking about my dad and what I did, this was one of, let's say, it was one of the hardest experience I had.
Mm-hmm.
Yet one of the most that
Educational
I
ones.
also enjoyed.
Mm.
I really enjoyed everything. Because look, I'm a big believer that there is good in every bad. There is more good than bad in every bad.
Mm.
You know? Because this was a time where before, when we were kids, my dad was mainly working, and he's an engineer. Like he works
So
in
you
the oil.
didn't spend that time.
Yeah,
much
he
time with
works
him.
in the oil field and stuff. We see him once a month, twice a month, you know?
Yeah.
So what's the point of him being healthy and I'm not seeing him?
Mm.
Okay, be sick, be around me, I'll take care of you. You know, so that was, I spend more time with him,
Yeah.
understand him more. And by the way, we are also, he's gonna have his own podcast.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw my podcast with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have his own podcast.
Yeah.
I brought everything. The setup is ready, inshallah, at home. He's gonna really blow your mind.
I mean,
with
he did a pretty good job. Here,
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what I did was basically appreciating everything. So the thing that people make the most mistake at is like,
Yeah.
say, when they, let's say, one of their parents or someone close to them
Yeah.
has cancer, like, he's gonna die. Okay, he's gonna die. So let me not do anything because he's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that's what I was thinking too. Since my dad is dying, why should I go and work hard to like do the projects that I had in mind? Let me wait for him to die, then to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, it will be interrupted. Depressed, like fucked up.
Mm.
Then I'm like, are you fucking stupid? He is gonna die. He has less time. So this should be a motivation for you to go and fucking get every goal you had in mind.
To show
speed
him.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, to speed up.
Yeah.
He's dying. God gave you a hint that he's not staying for too long.
Mm.
Well, go work harder. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's how stupid we are. And then even the patient itself, like when someone has cancer, okay, let's say you're gonna die.
Yeah.
What you should appreciate every single second you live,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Of
Because
course.
now
Yeah.
you are, let's say, you might die, even though age, like life and death is in God's hand. But let's say you're sick. Well, go and do your best to get the most of life.
Mm.
That was the first thing I did. Then I went to create my supplement shop. Then I created my restaurant. Then I went to improved everything. And I made him himself. He opened it.
Mm.
Then I
I've seen the
graduated.
pictures. Yeah.
Then I
It's amazing,
graduated. He was with me. I brought him. I speed things up.
Yeah.
I had to catch up. Then I researched a lot. Okay, how to solve? Because my dad, for those who doesn't know, my dad has stage 4 cancer, which is the highest. Then the doctor prescribed chemotherapy, which I'm totally against for people at that age. And but I did not know back then. So we had around 8 sessions. My dad was worse and worse and worse to a point where we were 14 days in the hospital, just like he was maybe 10 days just in a coma, like a coma.
Yeah.
He's not conscious. Then I don't know how, I prayed, I did my best, I called some doctors. Anyways, we did a lot of things to bring him back to life with God's help. But then the doctor said, okay, he doesn't have much. Because even the first time, before these 8 chemotherapy, doctor said he has only 3 months. And this was September 2020. Okay. And then when his health went very bad, it was it was April 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very bad. The doctor said maybe a month, get him back home, let him die home alone. Then I started realizing, okay, no, God says, وَلِكُلِّ دَاءٍ دَوَاءٍ. So God doesn't lie.
My mother says this, only death has no solution. Everything else, you can find a solution.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Bless her. So if actually you should be happier when you cannot find a medicine, because the medicine is within you. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm a big believer of this, a big believer of this.
Yeah.
There's no medicine. The medicine is with you. Because why? Because God says it. you know.
Yeah.
So I went, researched a lot. The thing that I did, I fixed his diet. We did intermediate fasting. Okay, like around 20 hours a day he fasts. طبعا fasting, it's not like we do it in Ramadan. It's different.
You can
it's
drink
you can
coffee
drink
and water and
stuff with minimal calories or 0 calories.
Yeah.
Then you eat for 4 hours. طبعا we had very minimal carbohydrate.
Yeah.
0 sugar and these kind of stuff. Focus more on vegetables, these kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I had a full podcast. You guys can check my YouTube about it.
Yeah, it's
so
amazing.
But then I worked a lot about his mental health. A lot. I spent a lot of time. I made him closer to God, made him pray, made him. He even before he drinks a water, he
Bismillah.
what do you call it? تقرأ آيات
Yeah.
يعني. You know, so a lot of, and then I studied a lot about how to help a man at this age away from cancer.
Yeah.
You know, did that, played a lot of psychology. At first he was to show him emotional support. He was in the middle of the house, in the place where there's TV and stuff, so we are around him. Then he started to be spoiled. He started to be very rational, you know. I was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Because he's good, but he whines.
Yeah.
I moved him to my office. I had a small office. I put his bed there and everything. Okay, now that's your place. You can sleep whenever you want. No one wakes you. You can wake up. To a point, like my dad was his case was so bad that, for example, he's in bed. If you want to go 2 inches up, he cannot. I had to lift him. So I was doing everything, and he had tons of surgeries, a lot of obstacles we faced. Alhamdulillah for it. And like everything, to a point that now he takes a shower alone. He cooks his food and he's helping me with my food. You know, like, what more do you want from God?
Yeah.
What more do you want from God? You know, like it's and I'm a better person. He's a better person. My mom is better. My brother is better. So what is cancer? Oh, cancer was a blessing to me. Do you understand me?
This is real beautiful.
Like cancer was a blessing to me. Plus cancer, people, you have to understand, it's very stupid. It's a cell that
goes bad. Yeah.
That's hiding itself.
Yeah.
From your immune system. All you have to do is to make your immune system better and make that cancer cell starve to death. Period. Make it starve. Don't give it the food that it eats. Done. And I mentioned this, but I love to mention it again. Do you know if, like, say, if you smoke cigarettes daily, in a year, the percentage of getting cancer is, let's say, 16%. So 1 out of 10 people. If you eat that oil daily, the oil that muhadraj, what do you call it? I don't know.
Hydrated fat, I think.
Something like that. That's the what everyone uses. Every day for a year, your percentage of getting cancer is 86.
So smoking is better.
So like if you want to die, it's a good
smoke
approach.
it away.
No. If you want to die, then it's a very good approach. Like it's a very good fast food.
Man, listen, like last semester, I was like this, like I was eating everywhere. It was a shit show, but you don't feel right. Like even if I'm happy, I'm eating restaurants, I'm eating like this food that everyone's dreams.
You don't feel right.
But like there is something wrong in the back of your head. Like, okay, this is wrong. I need to change. And just like by changing your diet, by having a stricter schedule, by having like to wake up and like have a consistent night's sleep, that's going to boost your confidence. That's going to boost like even the way that you sit, the way you feel, the way you talk.
That's one of the rules that George Peterson says. Stand straight.
Stand straight. Stand up with your shoulders straight. Listen, man, your story is one of the unique ones at uni. Like we have many students from many governors in Iraq, but like yours is amazing. Like with your car accident and like how you got back and won the tournament, with like what happened with your dad, and like may God give him like the longest time that he has on this earth. And like with everything that you're doing, lux, fitness, your courses, everything.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for the hard work. Like you are truly one of the real examples here in AOS.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
it's really been a pleasure sitting here with you.
My pleasure.
So thank you for being here, and like
pleasure.
thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day.
Thank you. Peace out.